from the Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, and while it is indeed home to the 2021 Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, it is also the home field for the USF Bulls and the clash that we have in store today. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on a team from the American, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Bulls have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Southern Miss's offense will have the football first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Back to pass, it's Maddox. Makes the catch. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line. Let's talk for a minute about Southern Miss. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working. Because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff. And the message and what they're preaching, they all believe they could do something very special this season.
The Golden Eagles are on the move. They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They go to the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Golden Eagles line up to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. So the USF Bulls offense will try to get something going with their first possession. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
And the Bulls send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Tight end now in motion. He'll keep it himself. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Brings up 2nd down.
To the air, it's Maddox. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Trying to escape and get it himself. Finishes the run with the slide.
And now if this offense could go back, they'd be like, throw it away. You know, don't take the sack earlier in the downs because the scramble now puts you in a good 4th down situation. Interested to see what this offense does, but they got to stay away from those negative plays.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. All right, guys, big picture here. Let's talk some USF. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
The Bulls will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Maddox. Here comes the heat. Slings it downfield. Makes the grab. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. From the red zone, looking for a space. Hauls it in. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to run it. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. And the Golden Eagles are threatening on 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Creates a little space. Picks up the first down. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
It has been tough sledding for this quarterback here early in the game. He's 0 for 5 right now. I give the defense tons of credit. It's not just good coverage in the back end, and it's not just a good pass rush. They're doing a nice job mixing up their looks coverage-wise. This quarterback looks confused, and that's a big reason why, guys, this offense has not scored a single point so far.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. That's caught. It's Turner. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Bulls are on the move. The give to the tailback. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Unloads it left. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time.
Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Bulls with the 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quick completion on the out route. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. It's Cook. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USF!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the extra point is good. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First play of the period, 1st down here. The run from the shotgun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. He now has 56 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Quick quickly to the tight end. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. The Golden Eagles will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Here's the handoff. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. And the Golden Eagles in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The give to the back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Up-tempo for the offense.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. The Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to sneak it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Golden Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pulls it and fires to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Maddox. He's got it. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. The Golden Eagles will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. The option look. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Absolutely perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Golden Eagles want to move quickly. Let's chat for just a moment about Southern Miss. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Flips it out on the screen. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And that one's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The Bulls decide to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. Now on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. Another incompletion on third down. And the Bulls will punt it away on fourth down. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Golden Eagles will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Bulls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Turner. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Bulls are rolling down the field. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks, it's Williams. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Fires to the right. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Finds him out of the backfield. There he goes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The give on the option. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Bulls had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. On the move. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. The Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Oh, better look out! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Offense in the hurry up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And the Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Maddox. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. This is a hard game and a hard position to play. But if you're the starter at this level, you cannot miss that throw.
No, you can't, and they don't miss that very often. I mean, those are the throws that usually say big plays on. Receiver gets a step, gets open. That's not one that they usually miss.
The Golden Eagles will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. On the ground, it's Cooks. Got the first down and more. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The sure hands, it's Johnson. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. From the shotgun, the inside give. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Rides to the back. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to... Into the end zone he goes! Touchdown, Bulls!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a two-possession lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Spins away from the defense. He now has 108 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. To throw, it's Maddox. Throws to the tight end. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. This time it's complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Fires to the big fella. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
The Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Golden Eagles will punt this one away. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Turner. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He takes it at the 45. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle. And he showed off that stiff arm for a nice pickup on the play. The Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Got it, looking for a first. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Going for the marker on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the 4th quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get that.
Breaks into the open. Past the first down marker and still running. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And man, is it nice just to have this guy right here. Like, give him the football, and they're going to give it to him early, and they're going to give it to him often. And a lot of times we see, man, late in the games, just like right here, he makes those big plays, wears down the defenses, and he is a handful late.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
Yeah, and I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Bulls look to keep this drive humming. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Give him 105 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls!
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
And the Golden Eagles will hustle to the line. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw, it's Maddox. finds his big tight end. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They get to the line quickly. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Gonna look downfield again. That's caught. It's Klein. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, looking to pass. A strike downfield. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking for a man. It's Maddox. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. And this is caught for a touchdown, so hold on just a minute. We might have a finish here.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. You work all offseason for that, the chance to take a knee and punctuate an opening victory to this season. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze, where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.